me a god. They call me a god.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Light Clan Legends. This is Logan.
This is Michael.
And I'm Todd, and today we're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. We created our characters in the last episode. This episode, our adventure begins. Logan, would you like to introduce your character?
My character is named Grork. He is a half-orc fighter, and... well, he's definitely more brains than he is smart. Bronze than he is brains.
Logan, Michael?
I am Zaron, a warlock tiefling that has more brains than brawn.
And hopefully they'll keep their friend with them to keep them alive. So, we're going to start our adventure. One thing that I always do at the beginning of a campaign is I test everybody's alignment by some of the chores that the interactions they have in the beginning, in the first episode. So, they wanted to play evil characters.
I
So,
didn't say evil.
we're going to test that theory out. So, we shall begin.
Okay.
I did say I wanted to be evil.
You did.
Okay. So you hear thumping. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. You wake up. You're laying in a bed.
Okay.
You hear thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump, thump. What do you do?
I'm in a bed. Well, I guess I get up. I mean, that's a perfect base. I kind of just get up and... I think I should go investigate it. Like, just go... Is it, like, outside the door in this room?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
15.
So you got a 15.
15. You're thinking it's probably from upstairs.
Probably upstairs, so if I go outside, I'm probably gonna be safe.
So you're in about a 10, as you're looking around, you're in about a 10 by 10 room.
Okay.
There is, the door is open to the room. And you can see torchlight from the hallway outside the door.
Okay.
You do look around, you notice that your belongings are next to your bed. Your weapons, your armor, stuff like that.
What time would you say it is? Or is it like dark out? Is it bright out?
You look around and there's no windows in the room that you're in.
I'm gonna go like I'm gonna go grab like my sword, my shield, and I assume I have clothes on, so I'm just gonna like walk out with that.
With just your sword and shield?
Yeah, I kind of want to see like the time and what that sound is.
Okay.
So, okay.
At the same time, you wake up. You hear noises. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. What do you do?
I decide to go investigate what's happening because I think that I might, if it's danger, I might be able to beat it, and if I can't beat it, I'll run.
Okay.
And, well, I get suited up first.
Okay. You put on your armor and... Do
So,
you wear armor?
yeah, a leather armor. So I'm not running out there in, like, my pajamas.
Okay, good choice. Alright. So you go out to the hallway. Both of you. You actually leave the door to your rooms about the same time. And you notice you're in a long hallway. There's maybe 5 rooms in this area. It does look like there's, as you come out of your room, if you look to your left, you can see stairs going up. If you look to the right, it looks like there used to be a doorway there, but it is bricked over.
I want my... Honest. So, okay, I know my character knows that it looks like a doorway.
Yes.
Okay. So, I just think that... So, I want my character to think that basically...
Speak like your character.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
You're gonna
Rourke-
smash through the wall, aren't you?
Rourke thinks he should smash through that wall. Rourke thinks there might be something cool behind it. But Rourke doesn't have a way to get through. And Rourke knows that solid objects do not mix well with solid objects. So, Rourke wants to head upstairs. Well, no, Rourke wants to head outside. Or just get to a window or something.
Okay.
Check the time.
Obviously, since you wanted to break down the wall, I'd probably hear the crash.
But I didn't.
He didn't.
Oh.
He didn't actually break down the wall. He just thought about it.
Are you going to?
Rourke might. But Rourke is... But
Yeah,
Rourke wants to check the time.
I go to see what you're doing, because it just seems that you're walking around.
Okay.
What do you say?
You guys can talk.
Well, yeah, we can talk. You just have to, like,
Do
I
we
don't know.
do we know each other yet?
I
I
don't know.
don't think
do you?
so.
No.
Oh, our characters would have no way of knowing each other.
Who are you and why are you wandering around here?
Rourke wants time.
So I can assume that your name is Grork then.
Rourke doesn't know what you mean.
You're talking in third person.
No.
Yes, you are.
Well, what do you want?
Why have you just been randomly running around?
Rourke wants to know the time.
I don't know what the time is.
Rourke wants to know if it's dark out, and if Rourke should go back to bed.
Look out the window.
You are hearing people, what sounds like people walking around upstairs, but the thump, 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 that what you're thinking might now have been people running or walking heavily
Or stomping.
or stomping or something like that. But now you just hear like a couple footsteps and then it stops and then a couple footsteps and then it stops.
I think something happened.
All I can say is either nothing bad happened or someone died.
That's very gruesome. Rourke thinks that's very gruesome.
Do you want to go check it out?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go towards the steps.
Yes.
Okay.
Rourke goes to get his gear.
You got to get your gear.
I already
Yeah.
have
All
my
right.
gear.
Well,
on.
it takes you about a minute to put your chainmail back on. Or chainmail on. And grab your gear and get ready. Meanwhile, like I said, the only thing that you're really hearing is the people walking around, almost like people are walking upstairs. Somebody slides a chair, and then you can kind of hear them sit down. At least that's kind of what you're assuming that you're hearing. So, you guys start traveling up the steps.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
start going up the steps. And you hear from behind you, hey, where'd you guys come from?
My mother?
Roll initiative.
Bruh! A little.
That's a die 20. I think you missed.
Cut. Yeah, I miss.
You got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 6 initiative.
I got a 19.
Grork was very surprised.
Okay.
Grork doesn't know where he came from.
Under our mushroom.
I just said.
Okay,
from
what's
my
your
mother.
speed? What's your initiatives?
I got 6. Which is including the initiative bonus.
Okay. Zaron?
Yes.
What's your initiative?
19.
19 total.
Well, 17 plus 2.
Okay.
So yeah, in total.
So basically, whenever you come to an encounter where you're going to fight or you need to react to other people, you need to roll initiative. Initiative tells you what order of sequence that events happen.
Yep.
So, Zaron, you get first dibs. What do you want to do?
I would like to try and cast one of my cantrips on the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. On the person that asked you what.
Well,
where you came
actually,
from?
I try and check if they're any harm to us.
How?
We're gonna look at him.
I'm gonna try and see if he's gonna punch me.
Well, you notice once you clear the top of the steps, because we'll say you moved forward first, right?
Yes.
And just take a brief visual around the room. The room's probably about 20 by 30 total, including the steps that are coming up. 20 feet by 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
There are two what look like guards. They have spears, obviously, in their hand because you can't put a spear away. And they are holding down, one of them is holding down another person. But the other one is leveling his spear in your direction.
Yeah, I think he wants to fight me.
It's a good possibility.
I'm not 100% sure, so I'm actually gonna let them attack first.
Okay. You're going to hold an action?
Yes.
Okay. So, at that point, the guard with the spear comes up, and since you seem to be the most menacing, he's like, I asked where you came from, and he shoves his spear in your direction. Not very gracefully, as it goes very wide. And that's it. That's his turn. The other guy is kind of looks like he's wrestling with somebody on the ground.
I already said I came from my mother.
And that would be your turn then.
Grork thinks that this guy is very dumb. This guy is very dumb.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
And what do you do?
Am I?
I guess I'm assuming that I still have no clue of what's going on, so I'm like, what? Like, I get up the stairs, and it's just the guard, and I just see the guards, and I'm like, well, this doesn't really seem like my problem. Well, unless they make it my problem, but... So, I think I'm probably just gonna hold the action.
Okay.
Hold my turn. Whatever.
Right.
I actually answered his question this time in a formal way. I say that I live here. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Any action that you want to do, since he tried to poke the business end of a spear into your chest?
I want to try and get away from him.
Okay.
I don't want to just kill a guard
Okay.
because they attacked me for no
Okay.
reason.
So you're gonna essentially just prepare to evade.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the guard doesn't really care that you're trying to evade him. He's just going to try and stick you with his spear again, which he's not very good at. Okay. Your action?
I want... You know what? I think I probably want Grok to just, like, scream. To just, like, roar out to intimidate, to scare the guy, even.
Okay.
So that he just, like, doesn't keep stabbing him.
Okay.
And also just stop him from his fury and to maybe even get to a point of talking.
Okay. So you're going to scream.
I'm gonna, like, roar or whatever. Like a orc roar.
You're just going to roar at him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you roar at him. Roll an intimidation check.
Okay. I hope I intimidate them. Got a... That 9. Oh, I got a 11.
An 11.
I'm not very scary now, am I?
No. He just wipes the spittle off his face and...
I have like a voice crack or something.
You're like, yeah, like one of those memes of the little cat with the big voice. Okay, so what do you want to do then?
This time, I'm gonna try and intimidate him, like he did,
Okay.
because,
My roar wasn't that good.
yeah. I'm gonna,
Go ahead.
I could use minor illusion.
All right. Well, you gonna try to intimidate him, or you just gonna use minor illusion?
My, intimidate.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
I have a +7, so if this doesn't go well, I'm gonna be confused.
Wait, but how would you?
Right. What action are you performing to intimidate him?
Like,
Just
do-
trying to-
Sorry, but like, would you like to pull out a dagger and start spinning it, or something?
I like pull out my dagger and like hold it to his neck.
It seems more like a threat. It doesn't seem more like a intimidation.
Okay, we'll say you pull your dagger out and make an intimidating flourish with your knife. And what did you roll?
15 plus 7, that would be a 22.
22. Okay. Well, on his action, he grabs his spear and runs out the door.
Oh, I think I scared him.
Oh wait, did we go down the steps?
Yeah, he went up the steps.
Yeah,
Oh.
we went up.
Okay.
So
Your guess as an orc is that you were underground.
Yeah.
if I would have rolled much, if I would have rolled like a 20, I would have like scared him to the point where he just died.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No. People don't generally just die because they're intimidated. Okay. So what do we got? Now there's one guard wrestling around with some guy on the floor.
Oh, it's my turn. It's after the guards. Well, now that I discovered...
He's not paying much attention to you guys. But he is, throttling some other person.
Well, now that I've discovered the door, which was like my mini goal that I've wanting to find, I decide to just run towards the door.
Okay. Run towards the door.
Why?
Because I want to see what time it is, to see if Grork should go back to bed.
Well, you get to the space where the door is, you look through, and it's still dark.
Huh. Grork should go back to bed.
And you are surprised by the dog that's in the room.
Dog! Wait, there's a dog?
The master.
Yes, there's a dog in the room. And he's, as soon as you open the door, he's like...
So it's just the dog was in the room the entire time,
Seems that way.
and I just didn't see the dog.
Well, it was in the next room.
Oh, it was in the next
Yeah,
room.
when you opened the door, the dog jumped at you to try to bite you.
I guess I kind of just can I just shove it back in and close
Well,
the
it didn't actually get to you.
Oh.
It's like bark, 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 bark.
Bark.
Not like grrr. Just bark, bark.
Bark.
I don't know if it's a safe idea to open the door.
Well, the door's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Oh.
Okay, Michael, your turn.
Actually,
I'm
I want
over-
to scream to him. Grorg found a dog in the next room. Grork found a dog.
Grork found a puppy.
Okay, what are you doing?
Since I'm still with the guard,
Right.
he's not paying much attention to me.
Nope.
I want to figure out if this guy is if this guy's gonna, if the guy that he's attacking is, I want to see how evil they are.
You want to see how evil they are?
What?
Okay.
If it makes sense why the guard is.
If they look like either one of them are blatantly evil, like they have little demon horns.
I mean,
or wings
I
or-
would ask a question.
No. I'm gonna
I need to know your intent here.
try and ask the guard why,
What's happening?
what's happening. Yeah.
Okay. So you're like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
He's not really paying that much attention to you. He's literally wrestling somebody else, another figure on the ground.
So I don't think that was very effective.
No, not really.
What if I try again but louder?
Are you just gonna keep screaming at this guy until he tells you
You're
the
gonna try
answer?
and break up the fight?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd probably be.
I'll do that.
Okay. Let's make an attack roll on the guard. We'll do it an unarmed attack.
Armed attack. That's
So
just.
you're not looking to do damage. What you're looking to do is to grab him.
It's a die 20 with my strength modifier.
Correct.
which is a -2, so it's not all that good. I got a... If a natural 20, natural 19,
Okay.
so
You got a
-2
17.
would be a 17.
Okay, so you can grab the guard from off of the guy. And then he finally, like... Let's see. He will
Surprised I actually...
just reach over and swing at you to kind of like push you away. And then tries to go back to beating up on the other guy. He seems to be pretty focused on killing this guy. Or at least taking him down.
Right after I pushed them away, I did ask again, what is going on here?
Well,
It seems like it's useless.
yeah, they're fighting each other. They're not really capable of a conversation.
True.
You do hear the other guy at one point, while he's being choked, he's like, "Help me!"
I want Gork's... Okay.
Alright, so what's Grork doing?
Gork screams... Well, Gork yells at...
Zara?
Actually, Gork yells at Demon Guy that maybe we should ask the dog. He might give us more... He might be more helpful.
Are you dumb or are you stupid?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Do you have any actions that you want to take?
Well, I want to look at the... Like, I want to fully look at the next room, see what's going on.
So, the next room is probably about 10 by 20. If you would cut straight across, it looks like the dog is chained to the wall, so he can't actually get to the walkway. So if you just wanted to run up the steps, you probably could.
Okay.
Just don't let the dog bite you.
Is anyone in there?
Just the dog.
And I guess I just go up the steps.
Okay.
I kind of leave the dog there because if the dog's gonna bite me, I don't think I should really...
Are you going back to bed?
No, he's going upstairs.
Yeah.
Upstairs again.
Because I thought it was nighttime.
Okay. So, you leave the dog there. You leave Zaron back by himself. And go upstairs.
I'm gonna leave this moron to do his moronic stuff alone.
Alright, Michael?
I'm gonna try and take them apart, but then keep them apart.
Okay.
By like, I don't know, like pinning both of them to the ground.
Well, I mean, the guard is on top of the other guy, so really what you really need to do is get him off of... Get the guard off the other guy successfully.
Yeah.
And get in between them. So if you can make a... If you can make a successful grapple, or we'll call it a push, you can move in between them.
Is that...
That's a free action? Or as your movement action? So you need to roll a die 20. Include your proficiency bonus and your strength bonus.
My
Or, let's say strength modifier.
strength. Got a 13.
13.
Add it all up. I'll add it up, it's a 13.
That would be enough to pull him off. So you're just going to pull him off and push him to the side and kind of stand in the way.
Yes.
That's your plan? Okay. So you do that. Well, he goes... Let's see, what is he going to do? He's gonna shout, "What do you care what's going on here? Just get out of my way." and he swings a short sword at you. Pulls a short sword and swings it at you. Luckily, he's not very good at it.
Okay, good.
He just misses you. Like,
You should probably tell him something.
If we're starting a battle, I'm gonna try and get Grork back here.
Well,
I think you started a battle a long time ago.
yeah. Well,
If it gets...
Well, now you grabbed the guard and pulled him off the guy, and now the guy is between you and the door that Gork went through.
so you can't get me. Yay!
So... I'm just... I might want to start attacking now.
Okay. Well, actually, it would be Gork's turn.
Yeah, Grork, what are you gonna do?
You get to the top of the steps, and you realize that you're in a dining room. Now, the problem that you see here is there are probably 6 people in this room, and none of them are alive.
Oh.
Oh! Yay, dead bodies.
None of them look like they've been there very long. Maybe not even a day, let's put it that way.
Grork senses that
hours.
something is wrong.
Grork senses that something's wrong. Correct. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm not saying that I couldn't steal food, but I could steal food. Is there any food to have been stealed?
There's still food on the table, yes.
Yay!
And you can feast on the dead bodies if you want.
I'm not a demon.
I am.
Oh wait.
Well, you go over to the table and grab a big turkey drumstick, and it's cold as heck, but you can eat it.
Ugh,
Do you
cold.
want to eat it?
It's cold turkey.
Would it be better to... Is it colder than the dead bodies?
No.
Probably the same. They're all room temperature.
I
That would.
I just kind of want to like grab it and just like stick it in my back pocket or something.
Okay. So you grab a turkey leg, take a bite. Oh, that's cold. And stick it in your backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. Zaran, your action here.
I'm going to. Well, I'm gonna start attacking now.
Okay.
I'm.
What are you going to attack with?
I think I might just want to use my sickles for now.
Okay. You have 2 sickles?
I don't want
And sickles.
I don't want the world. I have 2 sickles.
Okay.
I don't want the world to know that. I can do magic.
Okay.
So. 920 with strength modifier.
Yep, and your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency? Oh yeah, +2.
Is it strength bonus from attacking?
Yeah. But you get your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with it.
I'm not proficient with it.
You're not proficient with sickles?
Oh, sickles? I think I am. So that would just
Did you pick it off the list of items that you can use?
simple weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
A 20!
Oh, good job.
Nat 20.
Nat 20,
Okay.
-2 +2.
Okay. So,
Oh.
roll the damage on a sickle.
That's a 1d4. 3.
3 and doubled.
6.
So 6 points of damage.
That's pretty strong.
Okay. Well, now you kind of ticked him off. So he's going to attack you back. And he drops his sword.
Oh.
You just...
He goes to attack you and hits your sickle and knocks the sword out of his hand.
Uh-oh.
Gork,
That's pretty good.
you see the guy that's on the floor? He's kind of trying to get himself up and standing again. It's his turn.
Oh, the guy over...
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, there's someone getting up. Well, I should probably go, like, walk over to them.
No.
But they're all dead.
There's nobody in the room. There's
nobody living in
You're right.
the room.
There's 4 people at the table, and it looks like one of them may have tried to get away from the table, and then another one that's just laying on the floor. You're not sure where they were going or what they were doing.
I think the food might have been poisoned.
Okay, how does it look like they died?
It looks like they were all stabbed to death.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think their food was poisoned.
That... I didn't know.
I'm gonna... Is there, like, a lot of doors in the room, or is there just, like, a straightforward
There are 3 doors leaving this room. 2 of them on the same wall, and then one of them opposite of the stairs that you came up.
Wow.
It's one straight forward and and 2 on one of the
Yeah.
sides.
So when you came up the steps, you're looking at the dining table is the long way in front of you. So like where I am at the table,
So
this way.
I want to go to the one on the side walls, not the one straight ahead.
Okay.
I want to go to the one closest to the door I entered.
Okay. Well, you go over there and you open the door, and it's a huge great hall from where you're standing, and you can see there are a lot of people that are badly hurt, dying, or dead in this hall.
Well, now it feels rude to close the door and back out to the other ones. That seems like the important room. Like the continuing room. I still back out because I don't think my character's that smart. I don't think Rourke is that smart.
So what are you gonna do?
I go to the other door on that same wall.
The other door on the same wall. So you walk down the length of the room, and what are you doing?
You. Michael.
So... I'm gonna attack the guard more.
Okay.
And so... Just gonna try and use my sickles even more.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, I'll use my daggers this time.
Okay.
That was given to me automatically, so it should
Yes.
be proficient.
Yes.
10.
Do you have any modifiers?
No.
Okay, then you miss him.
Darn it. What does he do?
Well, he's going to try and pick up his sword, which he fails to do. And then you notice the guy that he was attacking had picked up a mace, walked over, clobbered the guy in the head, and he falls flat to the ground.
He clobbered the guard in the head?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when he reached down to grab his short sword, The other guy came over and
Dong.
lummoxed him on top of the head.
Well, now there's some
And
questions.
knocked him
that
flat
asked.
down.
Well, I helped.
You helped. Good job.
But was it a good thing?
I'm not sure. By what I'm listening to, I could have released the guy that was stabbing all those people.
You could have.
Well, my character doesn't know that.
Right. So,
Actually, you don't even know that people were really stabbed.
Yeah, I don't. I don't
Right.
know about the dead
You don't know
bodies
that yet.
at all.
so Rourke, you get to the other door. The other door, you open it up, and it leads to the same hallway.
Oh.
The same great.
Oh. Bruh.
Just farther down.
The same hallway.
Grook quietly says to himself, Grook thinks that's a bad idea. Oh,
Grork.
thinks that was a dumb thing to do. So I go to the next closest door, the one across the hall
Okay.
from the stairwell. There.
Okay. You open that door up, and there are two more guards in that room
Oh no.
who are. They look like they're shooting crossbows out of the windows.
Oh.
Shall we say? Their attention is outside the building that you're in, not. They don't really notice you when you open the door. So, your next action.
So I try and talk to the guy and
What do you say?
I asked what was even going on.
Well, he walks over to the corner and grabs his pack, and he says, "It's not safe here. We need to get out of here. I can tell you the story later. We need to go. This whole place is going to be brought down really soon."
Why were the guards attacking both me and you, even though I live here?
So he walks over to the guard and pulls his shirt out, his uniform shirt. He says, "Look, this is red. Notice around here, all the banners are green. You notice that all the banners on the wall are green with big ram horns as their symbol.
Grook is
This
missing
guy
out.
has a red uniform, and he's got the symbol of the sun emblazoned on his insignia on his armor."
Oh.
Why was I attacked?
Probably because you live here.
Oh, the guard had the sun.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, the guard had the sun thing on
Oh, that would make sense. That's... Yeah.
I think I'm screwed.
it. All right, so let's get going.
So you need to get out of here. But you don't know to get out.
Oh yeah, you
Right.
have to walk
This
into
guy walks across. He says, "Just leave the dog." And the dog, you can see the dog jumps at the end of his chain. He's like,
and
trying
you
to
just
and you know about the dog because I yelled about the dog to you.
Right.
You just know you want to go sleep. Because
At
it's
some
too
point.
early.
All right. So that's going to be it for that. Anything you want to do while you're standing in the doorway?
Well, I opened it up and I saw the two guards.
You do see the two guards.
You know what? I asked I fully open it and I say, "Hey, what's happening?" Like I scream, "Hey, what's happening?" to them. Grorg doesn't know what's happening. Grork.
And the guards are like, we're being attacked.
But who is the attacker? Grork doesn't know the attacker.
Long story short, we need to get out of here because we're being.
Well, you're not
I'm
there
not
yet.
there yet.
Oh, I didn't know.
You didn't get there yet.
Oh.
And like all of the doors are
He's
creeped
talking to the
up.
guard.
Oh.
The guard says, you need to get out of here. This place is going... The manor's going to fall.
Wait, does this guard look like the guards from earlier?
Make a perception check.
Make a perception check.
It's a 10.
It fell out of the thing.
Well, you do notice that the one guard kind of looks familiar to you.
Familiar.
Like
you've seen him around here.
Oh, so that probably means that they...
He seems
Go on.
like one of the guards that you've seen around the manor
Okay.
in the time that you've been here.
So it's not like... So I don't know if he was like disguising as a guard or something. I just
No,
know
he
that.
looks like one of the guards from the manor. In fact, make a passive perception check. See if you notice.
4.
Okay, you don't notice.
Yeah, I roll a 4.
Okay, so you and the, as you notice now, half elf go past the dog. You
Hi
notice the
there.
half elf kind of like goes, "Don't worry about the dog." Like kind of just about makes a motion like he's patting him on the nose or on the head, but of course doesn't get close enough to let him bite him.
Something...
He's not that friendly. And then heads up the steps.
What's stopping me from just going to pet him? The dog.
The dog barking.
Okay, what's stopping you is
What are you gonna do?
the lack of your hand.
I just... Since I'm intelligent, not dumb, I decide the dog shouldn't be pet.
Good idea. And you head up the steps?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well now you see the same sight that I explained to Logan. This is a large dining room. You can see 6 bodies laying around the room. Most of them are... Oh, they all look like they're dead. Without actually going and checking all of them, you can assume that they're pretty much dead. And now there are 3 doors that are open to the room. Rourke is standing in one of the doorways. Looks like he's talking to somebody. And then the other 2 open from what you can see into a larger hallway.
Yeah, they're like half open because I didn't like fully close it.
Right. What do you care to do now?
I try to examine the dead bodies. See if there's anything off about them.
Make a perception check.
Perception is
Just
0. Passive wisdom perception.
Yeah, that's fine.
10.
10. Okay, so you notice that all of them have been stabbed.
Yeah.
They all look like some type of piercing wound. Maybe equivalent to a short sword, but you're not really 100% sure. Everyone has died. 4 of them look like they were ambushed, like they were literally sitting at the table, probably eating some food when they were stabbed from behind. Looks like 2 people may have tried to run, or something else happened, they were not at their seats.
That would make sense.
The half-elf that's with you, he says, it's definitely too late for these guys. We need to just get out of here.
Yeah, I think they might have been dead for a while. Because their food's cold.
Right.
You see a
what do
missing
you do
turkey
now?
leg on the turkey.
I don't think he'd really take notice of that specific.
I don't think he'd care, but
I think because
Okay. What are you going to do now? You have guards in the room. They obviously have their attention towards the outside. They're willing to talk a little bit, but not much. You have a great hall to enter.
I go I like turn around and go to step out the door, and obviously since the two of them are in the middle of
You
the
see
room,
them, yes.
I see them, and I like scream, and I like, not scream, but I like almost yell, but not like a full yell, just like a great, like, and I say, hello, like I wave, and I wave, and I kind of just like say hello. You're back, it's Demon Guy, and the wrestled guy.
Alright, so what are you going to do? He says hello back. Because Gork is the friendliest orc half-orc I've ever met.
I first of all say hello, this is the guy I saved from that guard earlier, the one that was being wrestled. We need to get out of here. There's like an invasion happening. They just killed off 2 of the guards. Well, scared off one. The other was clobbered on the head. So they're probably not dead. I don't know where the other one went. All I know is that we need to get out of here fast before the rest of them find us.
I don't know. I've been trying to find them. All I found were these 2 different guards. Well, these 2 guards in the one room, and they were like, I don't know, shooting out the window. But are you following me? I swear, I've seen you in every room since.
No, you
Except for the
haven't.
dog room.
How about the room
Okay.
with the 6 dead guys?
That's the room you're in now.
Yeah!
Oh.
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna go to the Great Hall. Rourke thinks that there's something... Rourke saw that there was something wrong.
No, we should just get out of here as fast as possible.
How do you want to leave?
Rourke thinks that that's the best way.
We could hop out a window. If are we above the ground?
Yes.
Then we should probably go back down.
Okay. Why do you want to go back down?
So we can make a swift escape.
But you were underground.
Oh,
You're now on ground level.
how far up? If we jumped out a window, how far would we fall?
3 or 4 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what above ground means, you stinker.
Okay. Well, there's 2 windows here. They are intricate windows. They're like almost like that stained glass effect. So they do have lead infrastructure, like webbing
So
in the windows.
we shouldn't jump out of that window because, first of all, it might hurt a lot, and we might not even be able to jump through in the first place. Because of the lead infrastructure.
Wise idea.
Should we just go into the great room?
Yeah.
I know there's a way out the back. That's how I came in.
Yeah, we should try and get out of here the sneakiest way possible, too. Just in case there's any outside patrolling.
It's a good idea.
Grork says, but... Grork says... Grork thinks that there's something behind the brick wall back where we woke up. Back in the rooms.
Are you thinking of smashing through it now?
Grork says...
I don't think this is a good idea. I think we should just move on.
Aww.
We should just leave.
That's what the half-elf's saying. He's like, I can get you out of here, but you have to come with me. I'm leaving now.
I'm going to come with. If you want to die here, go ahead. I recommend you stay with us.
Well, Grork values his life over a brick wall, so Grork decides to follow you.
Okay.
Good.
Grork says that wall would have been fun, but Grork would rather not die.
Okay. So, you walk into the Great Hall. And like I said, there's quite a few bodies laying about. You do notice that it's like an audience chamber. Like where a lord would take audience. If you look to your left, you see the big great doors that would walk into the hall. Probably from outside, you're assuming. They are closed most of the way, so you can see outside. It is dark outside, so you can't see real far beyond the doors. There are some torches lit. You can see fire in the distance. If you look to your right, though, there's like a raised platform, and there are 3 chairs on the platform. The 2 chairs on the side, one is knocked over. There is a body laying next to it. On the other side, the one on the other side is empty, and the one that appears to be the biggest, you see a guy laying back in the chair, blood all over his nice shirt, and there's another guy leaning over, crying. What it looks like he's crying on the arm of the guy that's dead.
Can we check if they're dead?
Sure.
Um,
Do you have medicine?
no.
Then you have perception.
Perception.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I have a
So
0
you move
in
up towards
medicine.
the because this is a huge hall. You go up that way. Go ahead. Roll perception.
Perception, see if they're actually dead.
Yep.
13, 13.
13. So you do notice that there's a lot of blood. There's blood running down his arm. There's a huge gash in his armor. He's pretty dead.
How about the guy that seems to be crying?
Well, as soon as you start to get close, he draws his sword and spins on you and holds his long sword, or whatever sword he seems to be holding. Looks like a long sword to you, with 2 hands, and tells you, "Stay away from my lord. You will not desecrate his body." And you can tell. Actually, both of you make a perception check.
4.
6.
Okay, you don't tell. You do. Well, Michael does notice he does have the green liveries. So he's got a green tabard with the ram's head on his thing. It is cut in several places. His armor is beaten and bashed. So it looks like he's been in a fight. What he says is just leave him alone. Nobody will desecrate his body.
I try and say that we're not here to harm you. We're here to help you.
Okay.
Where we can try and help your lord. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much, but we can try.
I have a shovel.
What is that gonna do?
Bury him.
Okay. The half elf is like, let's go this way. So you notice there's a door off to the side. He leads you that way. Let's just leave him alone.
That's a fair idea.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So you notice he goes through, opens a door. It looks like you didn't really notice it was there until he opened it, and then you're like, oh, there's a door there.
Ooh. There's a door there.
Are you gonna follow him?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't recall that door, though.
Me neither.
Maybe it's...
A door.
So this takes you into a small room. You follow. He says, close the door behind you,
Why?
please.
Alright. Why?
He waits till the door's closed. He says, because you can't trigger the secret door out the back without having the door closed.
Oh, that would make sense.
He opens a secret door. He looks out, looks one way, looks the other, and then tells you, quiet, we gotta move fast. And you can see, as you get to the door and start to move out through the yard of the manor, you can see right in front of you there's a crack in the outer wall of the manor house.
Ew.
Okay? He says, just go through the crack. There's a safe place behind there. You can close it. Nobody can get there.
Alright.
Okay?
The thing is, I'm not very fast.
You don't need to be fast.
We just need to get there.
Yes. So you run across the yard. This is what similarly looks like another secret door. He opens it up. You guys go in. He closes the door behind you. It's dark.
Obviously.
It's dark.
Does anybody have like a torch or something?
I have an iron pot.
So the half-elf lights a torch.
Okay, good.
Starts a smallish fire. Says, we're going to rest here for the night.
We could use your pot to cook some food.
Yes, we can use your pot to cook.
I have this piece of turkey.
Okay, at this point, yes, we will rest. We'll heal up. We'll take our long rest. And we'll say goodbye for the day. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for the start of our adventure, we introduced everything. We got the adventure started. And now we're going to close up. We thank you for joining us. And hope you come back next week for the next episode. This is Todd.
This is Logan.
And this is Michael.
And you guys know what to do.
Hit
The like button, smash the subscribe button, and
And
definitely ring that
that
notification bell.
And we'll see you next time.
See you
And
next time.
See you next time, and don't forget to leave a comment if you want.
Yes, please, leave the comment. Tell us how we're doing.
Give suggestions.
Thank you again for coming.